Hello, and welcome to this this episode of this podcast. To whom music concerns. Hello, hi. What is up with this intro? It's very, very weird. It's not really an intro. It's a bit out of breath saying that. Anyway, so this is gonna be a bit of a weird episode, but I feel like it's necessary. I feel like too many people have died for me to not at least bring it up. So, this will be me talking about the most tragic deaths. I feel like there'll be more. There's kind of the obvious, like Kurt Cobain, Amy Winehouse, Jimi Hendrix, and obviously I will mention them. But I'm going to mention a few other people that may not be mentioned more than before. Around. Anyway, they might not be mentioned more than normal, but they should definitely be included. So, I will do that in a minute. Okay. So, there is the obvious Amy Winehouse. I can't remember how she actually died, but she was going to obviously go on to do things with the specials. I feel like the same kind of thing okay, Olivia Dean's not dead. She's not dead. But I was in a record shop the other day. It's in Letchworth. It's so good. It's like this record shop / cafe / bookshop all in one, and it's so good, man. Like I think I walked, because the bookshop's like right in the middle, and then the cafe's like on the right, and then the record shop's on the left. And because it's like Letchworth, it's almost like Hitchin. It's like really cool. Like you would never ever in your wildest dreams find a shop like that in a small village or Luton. No offense, Luton, but come on. Or Dunstable or other places like that, but you just won't find places like that. Anyway, so I went into the bookshop because the bookshop was in the middle, and it was so big and so vast, and I was like, oh my god, where? Like, I thought I was lied to, because I went with my dad. I was like, I've been lied to. Like, I thought that there was a record shop here as well, and I kind of saw the cafe while I was going in, and it was really cute, by the way. Like, we spent so long looking at the books. Well, to be fair, I actually didn't get anything. I know, it's crazy, but like today, I got, oh my gosh, it was mad. I actually got so many things today, and I only went to Harpenden. Harpenden's good as well, but like they haven't got any record shops or anything like that, to my knowledge anyway. But I got Face It by Debbie Harry. Oh my god, I've wanted that for so long. Like, I went into Waterstones in Hitchin, and I got Face It. No, what am I on about? I got Just Kids by Patti Smith, but like, the reason why I got it in Waterstones, I never actually get anything from Waterstones. I only like take pictures. I mean, like, if my best friend obviously knows I picture shop, right? And I take pictures of all of them. That's not the point. The point is, I got that in there because it's literally the same price if I was going to get it on eBay or something, plus the postage and stuff. So it was like £13 anyway on eBay. So I was like, I might as well get it now, you know? So I got it then. And I saw Face It by Debbie Harry there, and I was like, oh my god, that's so cool. And you know what? Do you know what her original name was? It was like Angela Timbles or something like that. Don't take my word for it, but it was Angela. And I was like, oh my god. And both her parents died. And then she was raised by her foster parents. And then they renamed her Deborah. And obviously their family name was Harry. And I was like, oh my god. It's like, Angela Debbie Harry is so much cooler than Angela Timbles. No offense, Debbie Harry. I love you. You are my hero. You are my saint. But like, your original name was kind of like really uncool. Angela's not an uncool name, but Debbie Harry though. It was insane. But yeah, I got quite a few today, and and then I got nothing there. I don't know what it was. I really wanted to get something. Like I saw Stick Season by Noah Kahan there, but it's so expensive. It was like 40 or 50 quid or something, and I'm like, okay, I got Disintegration by The Cure in HMV for 40 quid. I don't know, but I just felt like getting it that day. I don't know what it is. How have I started talking about this? Like, I actually don't know how I started talking about this. Anyway, yeah, that's not the point. The point is, Amy Winehouse's death was really, really sad. And then, Olivia Dean and Ezra Collective, I didn't know, because, okay, my point was, she like did a song with them, and it just felt right, you know, like Olivia Dean singing songs with Ezra Collective, and then Amy Winehouse doing songs with the Specials, because it's more of what she was gonna do in the future, like reggae stuff. I'm not saying, but like, yeah, God, that's really bad what happened to her, man. Like, I think she like overdosed, but like, she didn't want to die, and she just ended up, I don't know. But that's Amy Winehouse. Then obviously the gut-wrenching heartbreak of what is like the the hole in my heart as a result of this man's death. But Jeff Buckley, oh my god, like it's like imagine if Pete Doherty died. I have no clue if I actually said his name right, but like if he actually died then, and then he wouldn't be like this washed up drug addict now. I mean, I don't know if he's better now, but that's not the point. The point is, like, God, it's so bad. Like, he just finished Grace, and then he was swimming in a lake, and then he drowned. Oh my God, how does that even happen? So Amy Winehouse, Jeff Buckley, Kurt Cobain. Obviously Kurt Cobain, the man had a child. Obviously he had In Utero come out. Like, no sane person does that. Like, releases an album like that if they are of sane mind, which brings me over to Mr. Richey Edwards, one of the most underrated of them all, yet very similar to Kurt Cobain, because I need to have an episode on the Manic Street Preachers, full stop, I think. But Richey Edwards. Then there's Trish Keenan. Trish Keenan is the lead singer to Broadcast. I am actually really sad that she died. Like, I didn't realise that she died. Like, I actually genuinely didn't realise that she died. Like, I was talking to my dad the other day, I was like, why can't we see Broadcast? Broadcast is so good. By the way, Tender Buttons, that album by Broadcast, oh my god, so good. So good. One of, like, the really cool electro bands. But, like, not necessarily electro, but, like, they have really good thing. Anyway, so there's Trish Keenan. And then he was like, no, we can't. I was like, why not? And I was like, because the lead singer is literally dead. And I'm like, oh my god, since when? And then I can't remember how many, it was like quite a few years ago now. Like early 2010s, maybe. Oh god, it's horrible, man. I feel like it just needs to be done, this topic, because the obvious, Amy Winehouse, Cobain, obviously Jimi Hendrix, but all these people, drugs got to them, all that stuff, all that lark. But like, it's just so random. It's like, Richey Edwards just disappeared, like completely disappeared. No one, I don't think they even found a body. Like, that's why some Manic fans think that he literally, because he was on like the Severn Bridge, right? Which is the bridge going into Wales. And seriously, it's either, because his car was there, so it was either he disappeared and set it up, knowing him because he's very dramatic, no offense, mate. So he had the car there, it's like a whole setup. Is either he actually faked his own death because he was in such a dark place. Like, he actually, like, cut on his arm, like, a word. I can't remember what it was. I think he cut the word real on it just to prove a point, because he was self-harming them anyway. So, he was in a very, very dark place when the Manics did the Holy Bible, and you know, he's not even the lead singer, but yeah, he's not even the lead singer, but he was like more of the artist behind everything. But James Dean Bradfield, oh my god, that man's voice is insane. Such a good voice, man. But anyway, there was him. I can do like a whole episode on him. But anyway, then there's Marvin Gaye. Oh my god, that guy. Like, that's so tragic. But like, long story short, his dad killed him. His dad shot him. His dad was very religious. And I'm not saying his dad was not pushed to the brink, like pushed to the absolute limit, because he thought that his son was like possessed by the devil or something, because he was in such a bad state. Like, he was always beating his dad. Like, Marvin Gaye was always beating his dad. Like, the man was a really talented person, obviously, but Jesus Christ, man. This guy beat his dad all the time, and then his dad was trying to help him, and then one day he just had enough. He literally just had enough, and he had a gun, and then he shot him. And all these people were way too young. Man. But yeah, I don't know if I should do like individual episodes on each of them. I probably will at one of these points, because I'm thinking of doing like a second season. I only realised like quite recently that you can do like different seasons. But like, I'm gonna do like about 23 episodes, and then yeah, and then like change the main topics, like do individual episodes on individual artists, and then, you know, yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and hope you come back for my next. Okay, goodbye.